the way that the police have been targeted for their performance over the last few years has tended to be very statistics driven, and it has ignored individual cases in a way that means that provided 75%, for instance, of crimes are cleared up, we're not at that level, we're just under 20 historically, but the targets are a statistical target, and statistical targets do not actually deliver for every person who's involved. And I think we do need to focus on ensuring that as many of our witnesses and victims are given the support and the help and the protection that they need. That doesn't come out of statistics, but it is a responsibility of the Police and Crime Commissioner. You obviously would still need to use some statistics, but I think the requirement there would be to ensure that the organisations like Victim Support have adequate funding, that they have a requirement to provide you, the Police and Crime Commissioner, with the support to victims that you include in the local policing plan. And at the moment the support that they provide is limited in some ways by the fact that they don't work always with the police as much as they might do, and it is very difficult for the police to be able to work sometimes with other agencies who they're not directly involved with. And I would see the Police and Crime Commissioner as fulfilling a facilitating role, working with the various agencies, the charities and the statutory bodies, to provide an integrated system. And the last thing I think that we do need to look at is really becoming far more proactive in rehabilitation of offenders, because it costs £40,000 to keep somebody in prison for a year. It costs £40,000 to keep a police officer on the street for a year. And I think I know which I would prefer to be spending the £40,000 on. If we can provide rehabilitation to offenders so that they do not offend again, then I think we have a great opportunity to reduce crime. I would have raised the precept as it was raised. I would have recruited the 200 extra officers that have been recruited. In terms of my suggestion that we should be attracting more special constables, I think that inevitably there is going to be pressure on the headcount budget as we go through over the next public sector expenditure review. If we have people who have been or are special constables, then it will give us a little bit of flexibility to be able to put police officers where we absolutely need them. And I think one of the things there is the legacy that we've had from the Olympics, where people have been saying how they enjoyed working and giving work for free to society, giving something back to the society that they're living in. I feel this is an opportunity for people to do that, to carry on with the legacy of the Olympics and volunteering, and to do that in the context of being special police constables would give people the opportunity of being able to do that and help us ensure that there are as many police officers as we can get out onto the beat.